comedian and TV presenter Russell Brand has long been known for bragging about his various lovers, with the comic having bedded a number of famous women, including the supermodel Kate Moss. In his second autobiography, My Bookie Book 2, Brand opened up about spending the night with Moss, who allegedly became interested in him following his appearance on The Jonathan Ross Show. According to Brand, they were first connected via his friend Sadie Frost, who brought Moss along to watch his gig at the Hen and Chickens on Highbury Corner, Islington. He went on to recall the static explosion of her perfection, describing the encounter as like meeting an angel of my own devising. After his set was finished, Brand says Goddess Moss invited him along to a charity auction Annabelle's, a high-end London nightclub popular among the rich and famous. After an evening spent at the glam club, the group headed back to Frost's house in Belsize Park, where Brand and Moss reportedly flirted for a while, before wandering off together for a kiss. Recounting the kiss with florid detail, Brand recalled, "Eventually there is no more universe between our lips and so we kiss, and yes, on one level I'm enjoying the kiss, but my mind is screaming, screeching, body popping, lambadaing, every dance craze Terry's ever been in." Playground fads are revisited, yo-yos, hula hoops, pogs, the works, every exciting moment from childhood condensed into a single kiss. Eventually, Brand asked Moss if she wanted to go back to his Garrett Diggs home in Gospel Oak, and the pair hopped into a minicab together. Brand remembered making Moss a cup of tea, and his own astonishment that his pet cat didn't recognize how mysterious and wonderful she was. Remarking, "To be in her presence in my house doesn't make sense, it is a baffling fusion of the real and the imagined." Brand likened Moss being in his home to looking into the garden and seeing Vegas Elvis mowing the lawn. The next morning, Brand had to get up and film sketches for his MTV chat show One Leicester Square, and says he initially didn't trust his own recollections that he had just spent the night with Moss. Brand wrote, "I opened just one eye at first, because my brain's broadcast seemed so unlikely. But one eye is sufficient because, brighter than the daylight flooding through the curtains that I should have replaced because they were too short, is the raging dawn of a sleeping Kate Moss, the illumination warring with the daybreak, intimidated by her radiance, the sun disappears behind a cloud. Her hair fans over the pillow like a peacock's tail." He continued, "I open the other eye. Kate Moss is indeed in the bed, and for a minute I feel like I've murdered her. Oh my God, what have I done? Don't panic, don't panic." I get up and back away like a butler on his first day with the Queen, not daring to turn away from her for a moment. Like a cartoon drunk, I rub my eyes and peer at my bottle, it's only mouthwash. It is definitely Kate Moss. Not the Listerine. It's previously been reported that Brand and Moss were romantically connected for a short period back in 2006, at a time when the fashion icon was still on the rebound from baby shambles singer Pete Doherty. This comes after 4 women made allegations against Brand in a joint investigation conducted by The Times and Channel 4's Dispatches. These alleged incidents include accusations of rape, sexual assault, and emotional abuse between 2006 and 2013. Shortly before the accusations were made public, Brand uploaded a video to YouTube where he denied the criminal allegations put against him, stating that his sexual relationships had always been consensual. In his statement, which can be read in full here, Brand said, "These allegations pertain to the time when I was working in the mainstream, when I was in the newspapers all the time, when I was in the movies. and as I've written about extensively in my books, I was very, very promiscuous. Now, during that time of promiscuity, the relationships I had were absolutely always consensual. I was always transparent about that. Then almost too transparent, and am being transparent about it now as well. And to see that transparency metastasized into something criminal that I absolutely deny makes me question, is there another agenda at play? Particularly when we've seen coordinated media attacks before, like with Joe Rogan, when he dared to take a medicine that the mainstream media didn't approve of, and we saw a spate of headlines from media outlets across the world using the same language. Do you have a story to share? Email us at julia.banim@reachbook.com.